Caleb and Alina. So I'm glad that's happening.
All right. Well,
Yay.
we are live officially. We are live, and as EJ mentioned previously, we have our special guest here, Marie, that is helping us cover season 5, episode 3 of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. And yeah, thank you, Marie, for coming.
All right, my pleasure.
All right, and while we're presenting things that you should see that are beautiful on the screen right now, you see that little Patreon is $1 thing down at the bottom. Pay attention to that. Patreon's $1. Okay, for $1, which is cheaper than a can of soda at this point, right?
I mean, it depends.
It's cheaper than a can of soda. You get all of these podcasts early access. You get before the 90 days. You get the single life. You get love after lockup. Okay. You get starting January. I think we're gonna actually record it on the 6th or the 7th. We'll let you know. But starting January 6th or 7th, you're gonna have Married at First Sight. Okay.
Yeah.
So
and Darcy and Stacy.
Yes.
Darcy and Stacy, what?
We're also gonna be covering Darcy and Stacy. So
shit.
all of these
Okay.
episodes for $1.
Yeah, what are y'all waiting on? Like, what more do we have to tell y'all? This is all of the trash TV recap you want. Like, this is what I was going for. I said I wanted us to be the ESPN of reality shows, right? That's where I'm at right now. Doesn't this look? You ever watch ESPN? Riri?
Oh yeah, yeah.
By accident, and you see this. You get the two dudes going at it. You got the lady in the middle, making sure they don't get too far out of bounds. I can keep kind of on the tracks a little bit. There it is. We have the formula, and all we're asking you for is a damn dollar. You cheap asses, stop it, okay? Because we want Gucci pants.
We do. We want Gucci pants, and
you know what else I want?
What?
I want you to talk about Mike and Jimena.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I want my podcast, but all right, yeah, no, let's talk about Mike and Jimena as well. So as you guys already know, today is the day. Today, Mike is going to Colombia to meet his princess, his queen, his everything. He packs his things, including the ring, because he's planning on proposing. He goes downstairs and makes some coffee for Pop and his dad, and they're all like, "Hey, Mike, be careful going out there, you know." And also, what are you planning to do? Like, let's just say everything goes well. What's the next move? And Mike is like, well, maybe apply for the K1 and bring her and her kids over to live with us so we can be a happy family. You know, it's like me, my wife, my kids, and my dad and my grandfather all living under the same roof. It should be fine.
That ain't gonna work, bro. That is the most awfully thought out idea I've ever heard in my life. You're gonna take like a 70-year-old man and like a 90-something-year-old man, and you're gonna put this Colombian woman and her 2 Colombian children in there, right?
It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's like Charlie's family, but like fucking low run. Like, it's so bad.
Yeah, it doesn't make for a good recipe at all. But
yeah, he didn't think this one through too well.
No, but they do wish him luck. You know, it's gonna be, if everything works out, it's definitely gonna be very loud in here. It's not gonna be quiet anymore. So we're looking forward to the same thing. Now, another thing, EJ, before I move on, do you think that Pop and Mike's dad always they just can't move? They're just in the same spot. Like the Muppets that you said they were.
Yeah, they're like the two like Statler and Waldorf. They like the Muppets. They just like sit in the rafters and they talk their shit, right? Like they're not terribly mean. They're just very sarcastic, right?
So you think
they talk all their shit? That's what they do.
So you think at night they're just like, all right, well, time to go to sleep. They just close their eyes.
It was giving me a Charlie Bucket feel. Like they're just there. They're just propped up, his grandfather. But I think Pop has some pep in his step when he needs it. I think he's gonna, I think, if the right situation comes, he'll move out of that spot.
I agree.
Yeah, you seen him though. You could tell he was really like, I felt like he really was like worried about Mike though.
Yeah.
You can see it in his face. He was like genuinely worried about him.
Yeah. He's adorable. His grandfather is just absolutely adorable. Like, just 100% love that guy. his dad is adorable. Like, he comes from a good family. You can tell that they just all love each other and they just want him to be safe and they want him to be okay. But he's for whatever reason.
They want him to make better pancakes.
Yeah,
also.
Those pancakes were fucking. Those were just. That was not even a suggestion of a pancake. That was like, oof, poor thing. But he's got to go to Colombia to find his woman. So
yeah, and actually, his grandfather is he like you said, he cares about him, but he's like, you know what? I still think that he's making a mistake. He's not doing the right thing, because marriage has to go both ways in order for it to work. And I agree with him, but I'm like, that means nothing to me because I don't know this woman yet. So then we see Mike at the airport, pretty much recapping his entire life and that everything that led to that one moment where he's about to get into the plane and fly to Pereira, Colombia. And
hey, real quick, do y'all think this dude's a virgin?
No. I think he got it punched in the high school gym, and he moved on.
No, real talk. Do you think this dude's a virgin?
I think he might be. He's giving me virgin vibes. I mean, he has a Lego collection.
He does have that.
He lives
upstairs. He comes downstairs to make his dad and his grandpa pancakes.
Okay. Here's mine. I think he got a beach.
Yeah. Okay. But does that mean you're not a virgin? Is a beach?
He's a virgin, but
yeah.
But I think
I don't think he's ever penetrated anything.
Yeah.
Except his fucking hand.
Yeah, so
his fleshlight.
I was sitting there thinking about it because he said the last serious relationship he had, he was like 14.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I think he got a beach.
No, I don't even think he got that. I think he got to like second base. I think he felt some titties and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah. He made it to the heavy petting under the clothing base.
He felt the bra.
And then,
I felt bad. I love him.
I know he's actually like a really nice guy, and I really like him and everything. And he also adds, he's at the gate reminiscing about his life. He also adds that he's if he finds out that she's using him for money, it's gonna break his heart, right? So he gets in the plane, he flies out, makes it all the way down to Pereira, Colombia, and he is looking for Jimena, right? He's like, I texted her, she's nowhere to be seen. What if she stood me up? And then we hit the clock back all the way to, I don't know, the day before, 24 hours earlier, right? And we see Jimena, and she's 24. She lives in Pereira. She's a single mom, and her kids are the world to her. Like, she just loves her kids, right? She's like, hey, come on, all of you, Juan David and Harold Steven. Fucking, both
terrible names,
bro.
Terrible names.
Can I just say that I never ever expected? Okay, I never expected to find a 3-year-old boy from Colombia named Harold.
I know, right?
I actually have a friend. Dude. His name is Robin Steve.
But it's not Harold.
No, but it's pretty.
Like, I got an uncle named Harold. He's like old and black. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is that a little young Colombia kid?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It was like she just took two names and was like, okay, here you go.
Yeah. Oh, God.
That's a weird combination of names. Like, the first one is like, okay, I get it. Juan David. Like, even when you say it together, it sounds like Juan David. It just
when you say it,
When I say it.
When I say it sounds like Juan David. It sounds terrible.
That's not too. Juan David.
Like,
Juan David.
Yeah.
Sounds like a bad seafood chain.
Come to Juan David's. We got the greatest seafood around here. It's the freshest of all.
In Ohio.
In Ohio. You know, the guy that owns it is like a big shot because he's got 3 chains. He's like, I got 3 more restaurants in other places in Ohio.
Juan David's a mogul.
But yeah, Harold Steven, that was just like, whoa, all right.
Yeah.
So anyways, she gives us a little background on the fathers of both of each kid. What I want is a fucking background on the names, where she came, when she came up with them. But the background of the fathers, one of them was just like a flat out, she's like, it was a one night stand. That's really what it was. And then the other one, well, I was in love with this guy, and then he got locked up. He's in jail, and he did something to his uncle, like tried to stab him or kill him or some shit like that. And she's like, I really wanted to be with this guy, but he just turns out to be he's just a criminal, And,
well, did you hear her slip and say she did love him? She does love him. She made a little slip, and then she was like, "Oh, I did love him."
I did not. No, I did not see that.
Because she didn't want to make it seem like to the producers like it is what it is, which is her using Mike for money.
Yeah, it's a hustle. The guy is probably in jail. He's in jail, and he's like, "Listen, get that fucking dork to buy you everything. The refrigerator." My cat is destroying my kitchen behind me. Sorry.
Linda, stop it. What's your cat's name? Hazel?
Harriet.
Okay, I knew it was some old lady ish.
Harriet Carroll. Yeah, no, she definitely had a little slip of the tongue and said that she loves him, and then she realized, oops, I shouldn't have said that.
Okay, I missed that for sure. So anyway, she wanted to be with this guy, but he's gonna be locked up longer than she was expecting. She's like, I need somebody here right now. So she went online, she found Mike, and then she started walking around her house like it was a fucking Cribs episode. She's like, look at my fridge, it was from Mike. Look at my stoves from Mike. Look at my microwave from Mike. Look at this dining set, also from Mike. It's like,
it's a better coffee maker. That's all I'm saying. That coffee maker was kind of ratchet. I wouldn't even tell nobody that my man bought me that if I was her. Like, yo, I found this shit at a yard sale. I don't know what y'all talking about.
I even got a blender. Where did you get it from? Mike's.
Yeah.
Also Mike's.
Mike's Appliances and Furniture.
That should be.
He's in cahoots with Juan David Seafood.
All right.
Oh man,
that's a pretty prolific family.
Yeah, man.
So she's like, you know what? I wanted somebody here, and Mike just turned out to be here. And honestly, physically, I'm not attracted to this cat. Oh. This guy is just not for me. Like, I usually date policemen, tattoo artists, guys with big dicks, narcos even.
Dudes with top lips. Like, top lips are kind of necessary too. This dude ain't got a top lip.
Oh, it's covered by his nose.
It's under there. You just don't fucking see it.
Come on, man. He's trying. He's got that gonzo nose.
He really does. That poor guy. But he's just so nice. And she's like,
what do you all right, Riri? Oh, Mike, scale of 1 to 10. What you got?
He's like a 4.
I was gonna say 4 too.
Yeah, he's a 4. You know what? He's like, he's in good shape. I mean, he's got a lot of things that, he's I don't give a shit about height personally. I've dated dudes shorter than me. I'm 5'6". I mean, I'm not like a giant, but I mean, I've dated dudes shorter than me, but he's like 5'4", I think he said. So he's got that going against him. He's got that unfortunate, face situation going on. But he's not the ugliest dude I've ever seen. I mean, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, but he's a 4.
Like Tiny Ed.
Yeah.
He's
all right, what do you put Tiny Ed then? Let's
fucking a 2.
No neck Ed. Yeah, no neck Ed.
What do you call him?
Mexican Ed. No,
he's a Tiny Ed, the necklace sociopath.
He's a necklace sociopath. He's the littlest sociopath that could.
Yeah, he's like a 2. He's just not even.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's also terrible. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say a 1 if you had his personality.
Yeah, exactly. A 2 if you don't speak, if he doesn't speak. A 1 if he does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair.
So, yeah, but anyways, let's go back to Mike, because apparently he has a good heart. and we all can see that he's got a good heart. He means well and everything, and that's what she likes. She likes that he's very nice to her kids, even though they never met. That whenever they video call her or anything, he always tells the kids, "Hey, I love you too, and we're sending shit for you too, and we're gonna buy you some trucks and some cars, and so you can play with them and everything." So like he cares for the kids, and she said that is the only thing that none of her previous relationships or previous partners have done for her. So this is a big deal. So
she doesn't know what her and her kids' life would be without Mike's money.
Exactly. Listen, she's got her kids in on the hustle. That's just it's gross. Like, these kids don't know, and they're calling him new daddy. And she's letting him do it. She's like, get me the fuck out of Pereira, Colombia, wherever she's at. She doesn't.
Pretty much said Mike is a 4, just like Riri just says. Like, this dude's a 4.
Yeah,
he's gonna walk with 4s, but he buying all of this shit. So yeah.
She's like telling Juan Steven, you better get on the stick, kid, because this is our fucking ticket out of here. Like, these kids are like the whole the whole family's there. It's like they're all like desperately like, come on, man. I mean, this is gonna be a disaster.
It was. I will say this: you're talking about the preview, and the preview was pretty good too, because he like.
Oh, sorry.
And no, he shows up and he tells the family, "It's like, I'm very excited to meet the entire world." And everybody laughed because it was like a big joke. It's like, yes, there's a lot of us. We get it. So now they're thinking this guy is funny. So now we see what she sees in him. But that was a preview. It's definitely go downhill after that.
It's not going to be good.
But she says that she's willing to say yes, and she's excited if he proposes. But she's also afraid of what he might think of her because of her past, which
what do you think it is?
Drug mule.
Yeah, she's definitely
something to do with the drugs.
Yeah.
She's definitely involved in some sort of some shady business.
Or it could not be as bad, and it could just be that, hey, listen, my fucking Harold Davidson III Jr., his father is in prison, and he will, for a fact, stab you to death.
Yeah. No, Mike is in for a world of fucking hurt. Like, he is fucking with a woman who has a Colombian, dude that's for murder. I mean, like, these are all the things that he should not be involved in. He is a simple white boy from upstate New York and needs to mind his own business. He has no business in Colombia. She's gonna come out and she's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, the Harold David's father is getting out of jail like next week, and he's gonna fucking kill you."
You fucked it up twice perfectly. I love it.
Whatever his name is.
Was Juan Steven and then Harold David. I was like, Harold, yes, Riri.
But
it doesn't matter.
I will counter with this. At least he's not staying local. You know what I mean? Like, he's not the guy that goes, well, this is our entire life. Upstate New York is our entire world. I'm going to get out there, and yes, I might get stabbed. Yes, maybe I'll come back with a fucking lung or a kidney. But at least I got out of this fucking shithole, and I came back with a story. What did you do, brother? Nothing. Like, you went to a bar with your family or with your mom, with your wife, and you got drunk and you came back home. That's your story for the weekend. I have no kidney. I have a scar. Like, I'm fucking tough. I'm Mike.
Somebody in Guatemala has my kidney. God damn it.
Yo, I think this dude is in danger, and I think this is exactly what Pop was trying to warn him about.
Dude, Pop has seen
Have you seen her? She looks like, I know what like project chicks look like.
Yeah.
Like, she looks like a Colombian project chick.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She is definitely got the look of someone who's been in some trouble.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. His Pop Up has seen shit. He's probably, he was in fucking probably maybe not World War II, Korean War, maybe fucking Civil War.
He's like 90. He could have been in World War. He could have been in World War II.
Yeah, he could have been in World War II. Yeah. So, he's seen some shit, and he's like, dude, This is not going to end well. Like, and Mike is not Pop Pop. Pop Pop probably killed, a fucking handful of dudes for trying to, take his woman. And I was like, he's like, you're not me. Like, this is not, you can't make pancakes. Like, you're a mess. You're going to die.
You don't have a top lip, baby.
Yeah. Like, you're going to become a drug mule, you idiot. That's what's going to happen. Man. He's going to get forced into drug muling.
We're gonna find him on what is it called?
Locked Up Abroad?
Yeah, we're gonna find him on that show later.
Yeah.
With some cocaine in his butt.
Spider Mike, I got caught with 4 balloons full of cocaine in my butt.
But I loved her.
Yeah. Oh my god. But anyways, that's it. That's all I have for them. Unless you guys have anything else to add. Are you guys good?
That's it.
That's it. All right. Well, everybody, make sure you follow us on Instagram at 90DF_ I Want My Podcast. Follow EJ at Mr. EJ Edmonds, MREJ Edmonds, and follow me at Miguel Perez Comedy. And of course, follow Marie, which I didn't even save her.
Don't follow me.
But it's
tell him your stuff.
_ Marie. So make sure you do that as well. And yes, this was Mike and Jimena. Now he's in Colombia, and next week it's gonna be a lot better, I'm sure, for us, not for him, but definitely for us.
Yeah, this guy's fucked. Okay.
Next week he's gonna be in a Turkish jail.
Yeah. he's gonna be at the airport with cocaine taped to his mustache.
Gonna give him a nose job. Oh.
He's gonna walk through customs like George Young and Blow. What are these panties for? Old habits. What about this cocaine? More old habits. It's like, God, Mike, you're getting arrested. No, but yeah, that was it. And remember, Patreon is $1, so make sure you join us. I will post the link after on the comments below, so make sure you follow it and join us. $1, $1, $12 a month. A year. So. Anyways, if you're watching, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. And for everybody listening, let's continue this show.